Darklings! So I'm back with another one of my music library videos. This is for the letter E, which is admittedly a little bit shorter than my letter D list. So the first one on here is the Eagles. I pretty much just have this best of record. I don't listen to them a ton, but they are still of note. I don't think that I have Hotel California in my iTunes, but I definitely have it on here. They're not bad background music. Sometimes I'll put them on when I'm writing, but otherwise I don't listen to them a ton. Next one is Nomine, which is like a new age type of band. They were founded in 1999 and they are German. They kind of have like a weird, almost like operatic synth sound. I don't really know how to describe it. I don't have a ton of their music, but they're kind of interesting. Another one that I ended up getting into because I've watched Supernatural for a very, very long time is Eagles of Death Metal. They're founded in 1998. They are from the Palm Desert, and they are just general rock, alternative rock type of music. Another one that is definitely a personal favorite, I absolutely adore them and did see them live a couple of years ago, is Echo and the Bunnymen. So I would like to get a copy of Ocean Rain, which has the song that introduced me to them, The Killing Moon, which I heard in Donnie Darko when I was a teenager. But otherwise, their self-title has The Game, Over You, Lips Like Sugar, Bedbugs, and Ballyhoo. This one's my favorite. Crocodiles is still good. I lucked out and found both of these at an antique mall. Another one, which is a little more like heavy metal-ish. I don't even know how to describe them because sometimes they sound metal, but they're kind of like future pop German stuff from the 90s, which is Edge of Dawn. I don't listen to a ton of them either, but I do like their music. I do like them. Another one is Ego Likeness, kind of dark wave type of music out of Baltimore, founded in 1999, husband-wife team of Donna and Steven. They're super nice people and really talented. I've met them a few times. They're just really cool people, and I like supporting their music, and I will be seeing them again shortly. So Donna especially, like, she wrote a book and stuff, and this is the only CD of theirs I have, which is signed, but they're just really cool. Another one is Electronic, and they're a supergroup featuring members from the Smiths and New Order, Johnny Marr and Bernard Sumner. I just have the one. I had the one CD that someone gave me to try out, which was Hold the Pressure, I think, but it's just one of those, like, it's good background music, but to try and sit down and listen to that whole CD, you think it's never going to end, which is really weird. But they're kind of fun synth poppy stuff. Another one, which is Greek, and they're kind of gothic metal, found in 2006, is Elysion, and I like them, but I forget I have them a lot until they come up on shuffle, and they kind of have a similar sound to a lot of other female-fronted gothic metal bands, so they're kind of generic, but they're still good. Emily Autumn, who I don't exactly know how to define music taste-wise. It's a little bit of electronic, a little bit of cabaret, a little bit of pop, a little bit of industrial. I don't really know what her genre is, and I don't think she knows either. I mean, she was born in Malibu, and she's been active as a musician since about 2000. I've seen her live like 4 times. And she's very cute, and I was really happy that the first time I saw her, when her hair was still pink and she was still doing kind of the skits that she ended up abandoning when she was doing the Fight Like a Girl stuff. I found her as a teenager around like 2009, 2010, and she was a very, very big influence on a lot of my style and dressing when I was very first getting into goth at the very end of high school. So I kind of missed that phase and don't. I have my Asylum for Wayward Victorian Girls in the book in the other room, but forgot to bring it over. I used to have a bunch of her CDs too, but not anymore. Another one is Elton John, English musician, kind of pop music. I don't listen to a ton of him. I actually forgot I had this record. I don't know if I've ever played it, and I've had it for years. This is not one of his better known ones, I guess, but I figured I'd throw that in there. Next one is Erasure, which is a band that, like, I forgot that I knew who they were until someone was like, hey, they're gonna be here. I'm like, cool, they're a synth pop group, right? So I saw them a couple of months ago. They were very, very fun. Lots of high energy, very fun poppy music. I'm still not super familiar with their stuff. Like, I enjoy them, but I forget about them a lot too. Another one is Esoteric. This is Allison Brady's band. I've had a lot of people ask if I know them, and I did meet them briefly last year. I'm sad I didn't get the chance to actually talk to Brady. I felt a little bad about that, but Allison's a sweetheart and very cute, and I like this style of music that they've been working with and the lyric content and everything. It's definitely very like new goth type of stuff, and I enjoy it, and I like supporting other smaller bands when I can too. Next one is Eurythmics, which unsurprisingly, I love Annie Lennox a lot. She's super cool. Neither one of these have the one song from the Eurythmics that everyone knows, but that's okay. They're like $1 each or something. You can find them in the $1 bin at most used record stores, but I still really enjoy their sound, and Annie Lennox is just very cool, and I have a lot of respect for her being very cool. Another one is Espermachine, who I actually heard of and met because they toured with Esoteric when I saw them last year. James Esper, he's a cool guy, and he had a good sound. It's like electronic stuff. It's fairly recent, founded in 2012. Electronic's a little hit or miss for me, but it's still very fun. Good background noise. Another one is Esch. It's a solo project from, I can't remember his name, but it's like industrial style stuff, and he used to be in Pig and KMFDM. I can't remember his name, I don't know why. And I've seen him twice. Definitely a good fun show. Another one, which I'm probably going to pronounce incorrectly because I don't speak Faroese, is Eivør. I don't know how to pronounce an O that has a slash in it because I'm very American. But classic folk style music founded in 1999. I really do love her sound. It's very like epic, surreal folk music. It's very pagan friendly and very beautiful. Another one, which I haven't listened to her very much, and I can't remember how I started listening to her at all, is Elle King. She's mostly blues music. She's pretty young. Her first album, I think, came out in 2011. She's from New York. There was like one kind of Devil Down in Georgia type of song that she did that I think was how I heard of her in the first place. But I've listened to her just a little bit. Another one, Edith Piaf. I had not actually heard of her till I watched Envy and Rose with Marion Cotillard, and then I got very curious, and she does have a very beautiful ethereal voice. And as someone who does have interest in cabaret, it was in my interest to investigate her music. So I ended up getting this best of CD, and it's nice background, beautiful atmospheric music, very good for writing. Another one, and I don't really know very much about them, is the Execute, and they're Japanese post-punk, I think. This one was given to me because the punk shop, that like the skate record shop that I usually will go and get some of my odder record finds, the guy who owns it, he's really good at remembering everybody's music taste, and he recommended that I get this. So he just added it to my collection, and it is good stuff, but I've only listened to this record I think once, but it's definitely kind of like metal-ish post-punk, but Japanese. So that was interesting as well. I'm probably not forgetting anything, I don't know, but the E section's a little bit slimmer. Anyway, till next time, Darklings.